Hey YouTube, I'm TJ. Right now, I'm building a dual coil on Plume Veil Clone on an MVP2. Right, you see that? Plume Veil. Right. Yesterday, well, I was thinking of experimenting. I didn't have much time, but I was thinking of experimenting twisted Kento wire. It's 32 gauge, right? I took about 24 inches and I folded it in half because I already did it already. I folded it in half, and what I did was I used a drill gun, twisted one side, hold it with pliers, you know, the needle nose with the ridges inside, and I held it like that on one side. Then I used the other side, which was like open wire, and I used the Allen key on one side of the drill bit, and I twisted it all the way until it popped, right? And it came out, this strand came out to about 10 inches, approximately 10 inches. I didn't measure it, but it should be that much of inches. All right, so what I want to do today is I'm experimenting. Like I said, I'm seeing how much ohms would it come out if I make 2 dual coil wraps, you know, a pair of coil wraps. And I think I'm gonna try to do 5 wraps and see how it come out. See how much, you know, how much can my MVP2 handle. Well, here I go. So now I'm wrapping the coil, and what you want to do is get this close as possible. I'm doing 5 wraps here. That was 1 so far. This is 2. This is 3. And you don't want them to overlap, because if they overlap, you will either get a shortage or hot spots. This is 3. This is 4. And 1 more. This is 5. What you want to do is hold the coil and pinch them together, and take your pliers, a pair of pliers, and squeeze them together, so that way they'll come out together and tight. Well, I'm wrapped a little bit, but that's alright. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my other coil. You know, I'm doing it 4 wraps this time, but I will get back to you, because it is a process doing this. Alright? Alright, so I'm gonna put in this coil, the first coil. I'm gonna put it in on this side. Alright? Try to get it real good. Bigger side first, of course. Bigger lead first. And what I'm gonna do is bring it in, pull it a little bit, so that way it can come in slightly easier way, right? You don't want the coils to touch the post. So what you do is I'm gonna hold the negative side. Hold the negative side. Tighten up the post. Then I'm gonna tighten up the negative post. Not too tight, because you don't want to break the coil. Alright? Tight enough where you can't really move. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the positive post and make sure the coils are snug. I'm gonna put it close as possible, and we can fix it when we tighten up the positive post. It's enough so that way, you know, it don't move. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna straighten the lead to the position you want it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the screwdriver and tighten it just a little bit more, the positive post and the negative post as well. Now I'm gonna fix it, even it out. I'll be right back in a second. Let me fix this a little bit. Alright, so far what I did was I decided not to do the dual coil for the simple fact that that when it's first things first, that the dual coil is actually complicated to get together, and it fire, but it don't fire as strong as you know, a single coil. And when I did the dual coil, it came up to 0.8 ohms, and my device could fire between 0.8 ohms all the way up to 3.3 ohms, just 3 ohms. And what happened was, one side was firing hotter than another side, so I decided to keep it as one coil build. And this is my coil build. Alright, as you can see, this is my build. And this is how much ohms it came up to after the build. 2.3 ohms. Right? And so now I snipped the end of I slipped the leads off, and now I'm gonna insert my cotton. Right? So what you want to do is you want to get a point good, you know, a good point. You don't want too much cotton. I think I got a little too much, but you know what? I'm gonna just start off with it first. Right? What you're gonna do is feed it through the coil. Right? You don't want to put too much out there. Right? I think I put a little too much. Right? So what you want to do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flatten this up a little bit. Let me get this screwdriver. I'm gonna take this little screwdriver and put it around this post. Want some right there. Put it around the post. Right? I'm gonna put some on this side. Oh yeah. So you know what I want to do? I want to snip. I'm gonna wick it. But what I want to do is I'm gonna snip. Yeah, let me use some scissors. I mean some nail cutters. Sorry. I want to snip just about yay long. Just about. Hopefully this is cutting well. Sorry. Right? Excuse me, guys. This cotton is giving me a little. It's my first time doing this, so what I'm gonna do is just, yeah. All right, so that's how much cotton do you want, right? Right now, I'm vaping a combination of both, and when I say both, I mean Rib Tripper's Vape Trick Kookachu. Right? It's like a more licorice taste. Sweet, real sweet. It's a little every week thing, but it's pretty good. All right, right here I don't have a label because this is my last of it. This is Blonde Mamas, sorry, from Rib Tripper, and this is from Vape Trick, right? And what I did here is I made a combination. I combined them. They had sex, right? So I combined them two 50-50 in this jar, and it came this color. It came out to this color. You know, I steeped it, breathed it, and so on and so forth. And what I called it was what I called it blind. Wait, was it blind chew? Blanca chew. That's exactly what I called it. Blanca chew. So this is what I'm gonna vape. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna tuck this. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to tuck this cotton underneath. It's a little complicated. Sorry. Let me get this wet a little bit. That's what she said. Right, I'm gonna wet up the other side. I'm gonna wet between here. I think I might have put a little bit too much cotton. We're gonna find out at the end. If anything, I just take off some. Wow, this thing is holding a lot of juice. A lot of juice. Alright, so let's make sure we got enough on this side again. Yeah, make sure you know you don't want too much, but you don't want too little. So you don't want no dry hits, right? And let me tuck this underneath. Perfect. That's it. Well, let's see how she vapes. Pretty good. Well, I'm gonna put. Alright, so now I'm gonna line up my air holes. Okay, if y'all don't know that about the Plume Veil, they got two air holes. They got air holes for the bottom. It comes up from the negative post, right? Come up, you got lined up with the negative post, and it comes up from the negative post. And also you got the top. Excuse me. You got the top air holes. You adjust with the mouthpiece, right? But we're gonna line up the air holes. Let's see if I can do it this way. Let's see. Did it line up? It did. Did it? it did. Alright, so I'm gonna adjust my airflow on the mouthpiece, on the drip tip, the proper way to say it. Alright, so I just got one coil, so I'm gonna just use one air hole. Then I'm gonna vape it on one air hole, then I'm gonna vape it on 2 air holes and see how that come out. Wide open, ladies and gentlemen, wide open. Get this a little hot. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Very, very, like, wow. I'm impressed, because this is 32 gauge Canco, and I used about a foot of it. Not even a foot, maybe 10 inches. And all I did was twist it, put it together, twisted it until one side pops. It come up to 1 strand, and I did what, 8 wraps, just about 8 wraps. Look. This is how she whistles, ladies and gentlemen. Let me open up the air holes. Wait. First, let's see how much ohms it. Oh, 2.4 ohms. Whew. It's pretty hot. I got it on 11 watts. All right, this is pretty hot, but let's open up the air holes all the way. All the air holes is wide open. All right. This is really, 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 absolutely insane, but why not? Wow. Very strong. Very strong. Excuse me. That's very, very strong. Let me bump down the water. Alright. I bumped it down to 6 watts because this is very, very hot and very strong for me. I don't know about you vapors, but I can't handle that much just yet. You see, I'm doing baby walks right now. I crawled already, now I'm walking, but it's baby steps. I forgot to mention, this is 6 milliliters of nicotine in there. So it's not 3. Oh, sorry, 6 milligrams of nicotine in there. And you know, you see, I put a combination of both. Well, this is 6 watts. I had to get it straight. 6 watts. Okay. Let's see how this vape. Excuse me. This is very strong. Excuse me. I actually boosted it up from 6 to 10 just because it's not much of clouds on 6, but here we go. It's okay. The vapor is okay. The clouds are pretty good, but the flavor, oh man. Rip Trip, if you're Rip Tripper, if you're watching, thank you so much. You're a guru, just like what's that guy name? I think his name is Lou if I'm not mistaken.
Big Lou.
Big Lou. Just like he said, you're a guru. This is amazing. Amazing flavor, just enough nicotine. It's perfectly fine. I'm loving it. Especially the custard. Like you always talk about custard. Very creamy, very rich. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I can't even stop saying love it. It's like so like perfect. Like before I used to try Eon Smoke, but it was okay. It wasn't nothing to die for. But this, oh man. It's a little spicy, but it's something that everybody I think everybody should look into. You know. One day I want to meet you, Rape Tripper. I want to see you and we vape together, and hopefully you show me different tricks and different tips about, you know, coil building. And that's my video. And I forgot, vaping is dead. I mean, sorry. Smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now.